In MUN, everyone gets assigned a country and there's also a topic. And with those two things, you have to write a resolution. The goal is to fight for your country's position on said topic and for everyone to come to an agreement at the end.
It's a way a bunch of students can just gather together and use the style of debate to expand their knowledge about the current politics and history. The chairs, so the moderators of the debate, decide what the topic would be and in which committee of United Nations it would take place. So, for example, this semester it takes place in Human Rights Committee, and not all of the nations are represented. We sent the form to our delegates to fill out with number 1 choice, number 2 choice, and number 3 choice.
If there's 2 people that want the same country, but one has more experience, we are going to give priority to the person with more experience and they get that country. In MUN, there's no personal opinions. I believe it's very good practice in terms of debate because you get to argue a perspective that's the opposite of yours.
You cannot get a lot of practice as a politics student when you're a student. MUN is one of little things that can actually bring you something like practice. And I think this is very, very valuable, especially for politics students.
So within our club in AUP, there's different levels of membership. So first of all, you can be a visiting member until they attend 3 sessions, and then they become an active member of our club. And then from there, you become a delegate, which means you could go to a conference with us if we are attending one. The highest rank that you could get is being on the executive board. There's currently 6 of us on the exec board.
So we also do a bunch of collaborations. We try to not only stay in AUP because we do see ourselves as a group which is a bit bigger than like the walls of this university. Last year, the collaboration with University of London and Paris, very good friends of ours. We were holding our weekly training sessions together and alternating campuses.
We had 1 chair from our school and the other chair was from ULIB. And then the rest of the delegates in all the countries. Those were a mix of AUP and ULIB students. We are turning 40 years old in November, so we are going to be having an event. And then next semester, we will be hosting the first AUP MUN conference.
We have those ideas for a while now, and we finally are bringing it to life. This conference will be different from most of the MUN conferences, especially held in Europe.
MUN is, I think, the club I've been most consistent with, but even other clubs, I sometimes go to their meetings, mixers, and just attend in general to see what's up. I would highly recommend it, especially if you get involved in a club that matches your interest and potentially your major.
It is fun because you're all together and some of the people are just amazing. That's another magical thing about MUN, because it brings a lot of people with the same interests, with the same drive, with the same professional skills as well, into one crowded space and just tells you, debate.